Yo, what is going on, you Goonie Goomies? The Long Cat himself is here, and we're trying him out in ADP today. Pretty similar to the other ADP Keldeo builds that have been going around, but instead of Keldeo, we're playing a 3-2 Meowth VMax in the deck. We got a 3-2 because we got to find this guy first, and then we got to find this guy second, but we really only need to set up a 1-1 most games, it feels like. So I could actually even see cutting this, but the problem with VMax Pokemon, or the only VMax Pokemon we have access to in the current format, is the only way to find them is Pokemon Communication, unless you use like Oaks or Elms. Well, I mean Elms work, unless you use like Oaks, as far as what I can think about, or like a Call for Family kind of thing going on. So yeah, we're playing a 3-2 Meowth in this ADP build of the deck. Only other Pokemon we have in here is Jirachi and Absol. Not playing like the Giraffe or Keldeos or anything like that. Had to make room for the 3-2 line of the boy for communication in here as well. And then the rest of the stuff, like I said, it's pretty similar to a ADP Keldeo build for Cynthia to Cynthia Caitlin, 1 Guzma Hala, 2 Mallow Lana, 2 Choice Helmet, make the already really tanky Long Cat with a 300 HP even a little bit tankier. Yeah, so that's it. Not much else to say on the list. Like I said, pretty straightforward standard ADP list if it had Keldeo, but instead we got Long Cat. And yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get into some games. Going first in this one with the Long Cat, we got the Jirachi Start double Tag Call to work with. We're going to go ahead and Tag Call here. All right, both ADPs in the deck. This is great for us because we can calm one away and then grab the smaller cat. But first I'm going to Tag Call again, grab myself these two as well. And then I'm going to Caitlin and Cynthia away the... Oh wait, maybe I want the Cynthia and Caitlin away a... ADP actually, so I could have calmed it in first and then Tag called it back out. Oof, that definitely was the play I should have made. So now I got to think about what I want to Caitlin and Cynthia away, but I would be fine actually if we just use Cynthia for the turn. Not gonna happen. Choice someone's good for later on. Go ahead and grab that. Caitlin and Cynthia away. Let's get rid of the Guzma Hala. Yeah, I can live with that. I think we'll be fine. Okay, another Jirachi. Yeah, I want to get value out of this Jirachi. Go ahead, calm away this guy. Grab ourselves the smaller cat. Pinch him. Choice Helmet. Escape Board. Retreat. Use this Stellar Wish. Ourselves a Chaotic Swell. We'll throw that in play. So yeah, overall, game's going pretty good. They have a Jirachi Start of their own. Don't really have any idea what the heck our opponent's playing, though. They open Jirachi. They have the bird sleeves and bird deck box. So if I had to guess, I'd say they're playing a bird deck with Zapdos, Moltres, Articuno, Tag Team Pokemon. But you don't know for sure. We'll go Celebrate Tag Call. So it is a tag team deck. Probably looking at a mirror match here if I had to guess. We'll see. There's the Tag Call, or at least some ADP matchup of sorts. They probably at the very least have ADP in their deck, I would assume. I would guess if I had to guess. There's the Tag Call. Could also be Mewtwo, I guess, in which case the Chaotic Swell being out there is really good because then it shuts down the potential of Giant Hearth. Nope, there's 2 ADPs, so we are up against another ADP deck, which is where I feel like the VMax Meowth thrives pretty well because the damage they deal with ADP is not even close to the damage we can deal with Meowth, and the damage we take can kind of just be Mallow and Lana away. So yeah, this guy is super strong up against other ADP decks. We've got the Choice Helmet that hits for 150. We heal 120 with Mallow and Lana. They don't even get close to two-shotting us. Don't know what I was trying to say there. Tag Call, switch, evolve, and then we'll play Cynthia. Here, switch. We don't even actually, if we whiff the Metal Energy for the GX attack, it's actually not that big of a deal. As long as we just get an energy to attach. Metal would be ideal. All right, there's the Metal. That's cool. Stellar Wish again. There's a Calm. That means we don't have another energy to work with here. But I don't see another way around this besides just going up and GX attacking. We could, or just kind of hoping to top deck, I guess. We could Mallow and Lana to the bench, Stellar Wish twice to try and find other stuff, but we're hoping we just top deck an energy, a draw supporter. We have a lot of outs. We have what, 2 Tag Call into Caitlin and Cynthia. 3 Cynthia. 11 energy. Kind of unfortunately we didn't draw any of that besides the 1 metal energy in our current hand, or our current last draw with the Cynthia. Maybe our opponent will brick for a turn though, or not brick, but whiff the GX attack for a turn, because we did get the Absol at the very least to slow down their potential retreating with Jirachi here with the Escape Board. But we'll have to wait and see. That's what we're hoping for, is that it does slow them down a bit for sure. Hoping it slows them down. They can't quite get the retreat. There's a Choice Helmet and a Chaotic Swell. They probably have a switch in their hand if I had to guess. Rainbow Energy. I don't know if that really ever makes a difference. Yep, there's the switch. Okay, we are officially in trouble if we do not top deck an energy or something like that here. That is another Pokemon Communication. So we're in trouble. We're going to switch to a Jirachi. Use a Stellar Wish. There's Cynthia, a little late. Oh well. Better late than never, I guess. I don't really know how I feel about that in this one, though. Stellar Wish again. Gonna grab ourselves a Great Catcher, I guess, to have the option. We probably won't use it, but I guess having it's better than not having it. And yeah, kind of unfortunate so far. Gonna calm away the big cat. Grab ourselves, or calm away the small cat. Grab ourselves another small cat. Grab ourselves one of those. Could grab ourselves the Absol, actually. Let's just grab this for right now. I just really don't want the comms in the deck anymore. Actually, we could calm away again. And I could just grab second Absol. Seems fine. Second Absol onto the bench. They have, like, if they ever want to do, like, switch into Jirachi plus 1 energy, because very soon they'll have all the energies they need in play to attack with both ADPs. So once they do that, they can just go like, all right, switch to Jirachi for the turn, attach to Jirachi, and hard retreat it. But now that we have 2 Absols in play, they can't do that, which is kind of cool for us. It gives us a little bit more something we can do. So that's kind of cool. We can work with that. Next turn, we're going to look for a Tag Call to see if we can get a Cynthia and Caitlin to get this Mallow Lana back out of the discard pile. Instead of, oh, well, there is a Absol of our opponents. Oh, double calm as well, just getting the Absol back. So it looks like we had similar hands. Looks like we were working with similar hands there. Is it double custom? Nope, just custom for 1. That's good for us to see. But it looks like they maybe needed to draw that energy, and it is the energy draw that they get. All right. Would like to have sent up Jirachi here to look for a Tag Call to use Caitlin and Cynthia. Not going to happen on this one. I would have been pretty confident in drawing an energy off Caitlin and Cynthia. But yeah, not happening in this one. So we're going to go ahead and just send up the ADP, play the Cynthia, and hope we find that that energy as we top deck it. Now we're hoping we Cynthia into a Tag Call or a Mallow and Lana so that we can heal this guy and get him out of the active. No such luck on that. So here's where the game is going to get really rough for us for sure. Gonna go ahead and punch through. Gonna go ahead and grab metal, water, I guess. Put him on our big old cat here on the bench, the Meowth VMax. But don't have a way to move our active. Yeah, we're in a little bit of trouble here now. I could have benched this guy actually, because then I could evolve it, get those 2 cards out of my deck. So I probably should have benched this Meowth V. Evolve him to the big guy next turn. Attach here, play Cynthia, hope for a switch or an Escape Board. We're also hoping we top deck a what's it called? Top deck what's it called would be super sick. Mallow and Lana. Top decking Mallow and Lana here would be great. Or a Gust Effect, bring this up and then look to double custom this guy to close out the game would also be pretty sick. So yeah, there's a lot of good top decks here. We're hoping they don't have a Gust Effect in their hand. There's an energy. I could just attach active, retreat to the Jirachi at the very least. We whiff the switch card. That doesn't make any sense. No, I think we got to go with the attach to the Meowth. I'm gonna bench this guy, play the Cynthia, hoping for a switch card or an Escape Board, a switch or an Escape Board. Find neither of them, and we lose this one. All right, so we're gonna lose the ADP mirror match here. Not a whole ton, I guess we could have changed. We'll move on to the next one. Hopefully, looking to get some value out of the big cat. up against the ADP birds in this one. So it's going to be an interesting one, that's for sure. We have to switch into the Jirachi, and I'm just going to go ahead and play Cynthia. If we're able to get our cat up and running, I think we'll have this one down, no problem. With this hand, though, I don't know. No energy currently. Gonna go ahead and tag call. Gonna leave everything in the deck as is. I guess we have to start using our customs here to draw cards. There's a metal. All right, we're doing okay. Chaotic Swell, and then we will Stellar Wish. I don't think I want any of this because my card in hand is a custom catcher to draw cards. So we're actually gonna fail this. Yeah, and then pass over to our opponent. All right, so using custom catchers like this, never ideal. Opponent has a super ideal start in the Victini, but yeah, using custom catchers like that is never what we want to be doing. Want to save them for our late game gusting or as like protection against reset stamps. But they cover a lot of different situations, including this one. It's just like never the situation you want to be in when you're early game using custom catchers as your draw power. Never what you want to be doing, but if it's what you're doing, it's better than doing nothing, basically, I guess. They did get the fire for the victory sign here, so our opponent is setting up just fine in this one. There's a Caitlin and Cynthia, or Cynthia and Caitlin, getting rid of another of the Victini boys, drawing themselves some cards again. So yeah, our opponent's setting up just fine here. We're going to get the GX attack off first. They might not even opt to GX attack and just hit us with Ultimate Ray, which is definitely a fine response to the situation that's developing. It's just to be like, all right, you got out the first GX attack, that's fine. I can Ultimate Ray first, and then you just go for the Ultimate Ray first. So I assume that's what we're going to see here from our opponent's ADP. All right, heads, Jirachi is awake. Draw, that is the water energy I was looking for. I don't want to use this custom catcher if I don't have to. Looks like I won't have to. We have the Cynthia instead. I'm gonna go ahead and play the Cynthia. Definitely want a GX attack, so we only have to take 2 knockouts. But if we don't, like it looks like we're not going to now, I am fine with just using Ultimate Ray because they have 2 tag teams in play. So we can just knock out both those. That's still 6 prizes taking 2 knockouts. They're not gonna put enough. If we do GX attack, we can knock out Victini plus a GX. One of the tag team GXs, and that's all 6 of our prize cards. So we have to take 1 less knockout overall. Oh no, we still have to take 2 knockouts, but they can't like send up Victinis and put those in our way to deal with as easily to kind of like thwart our potential taking of knockouts. So we'll see what they choose to do here. They could just victory sign again now that we whiffed the switch card. I definitely would have liked to have GX attacked. Not that big of a deal that we whiffed, but the rest of our hand is kind of lackluster, so that is the part of this situation that is a big deal, is we don't have a lot going on in the rest of our hand. Tag Call top deck would be super sick, because then we can calm away the other ADP that we know is in there, and then grab ourselves, whoa, reset stamp from our opponent. Well, I'll take it. I don't have anything else to say besides that. Our hand was not good, and they reset stamped us, so I can't really complain too much here. We'll see what they go with as far as the Ultimate Ray or Altered Creation. I think no matter what I'm Ultimate Raying on my next turn, they're going with the Altered Creation. It seems a little bit greedy to me, but yeah, I mean, it's fine with me. We'll take it. We had nothing going on. They decide to reset stamp, but not sure why. I would be curious to know why the reset stamp happened. Gonna go ahead and tag call, and if the ADP, I think, yeah, ADP isn't here, gonna get the Mallow Lana as well. Gonna calm away the ADP after we Stellar Wish first. Gonna get another tag call because the other Mallow Lana is also in the deck, and then we're gonna calm away the ADP, grab ourselves that bigger cat. We have the metal energy for the ADP. We're gonna keep this one because Guzma Hala can find this later on if we needed to, so we're just gonna go attach. Switch. I will bench this. I will bench the second Jirachi as well, and then we are going to Ultimate Ray and get ahead on the damage in play that our opponent missed out on by playing the situation the way they did. So we're gonna get ahead here on the damage in play, which seems overall, not gonna lie, seems overall better to me anyways. So I'm comfortable with how this game has been developing from here. We'll take the hit in while they use the GX attack. Usually in the matchup, you get to 2 energy first, so you're like, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and GX attack. But I feel like whenever you can Ultimate Ray, you should probably Ultimate Ray until a situation develops where if you do Altered Creation, you do just win the game. but that situation has definitely not developed here. There's a judge from our opponent. Going to be awkward for both of us. This doesn't really strictly give our opponent an advantage here for sure to play the judge. So I'm fine with that. Once again, fine with this play happening. Doesn't give our opponent a strict advantage at all. In fact, it kind of is a little bit better for us because we do have the VMax Gold Rush on the next turn, which will allow us to draw cards if we want to. If I want to use it, we'll use the Caitlin and Cynthia first to see what that gives us, and then kind of decide from there. Ideally, we top deck a Mallow and Lana, and then go into Jirachi, use a Stellar Wish. But I guess we wouldn't have the energy to combo with it as well. So the last game was really good because we had Mallow and Lana plus energy for our cat. Now we have to like hard retreat our ADP if we want to attack next turn, which is a little bit awkward. So I might have to go Escape Board here so I can recharge this guy up. I probably want the Escape Board on this guy anyways. So there's the energy for the cat. I'm gonna go with Cynthia and Caitlin and discard the communication. Actually, keep the ADP around. We'll get a Cynthia back for the following turn potentially. Get 3 cards. Mallow Lana is the big card. We did not find a Mallow and Lana. I don't really want to take a knockout yet. I'd rather just pressure this bird. So what we're gonna do here is a skateboard to the active. I don't really want to skateboard the active though. But we do need another attacker, and him losing 1 less energy is a big deal. So I guess we are gonna skateboard the active. Water here. We're gonna retreat. Losing those 2. Maybe I should have kept the unit. Actually, I don't even know. We have less metals in the deck overall. But I have a metal in hand, so I should have kept the unit on there. Gonna Great Catcher up the bird here and pressure out the bird before it comes in and gets to swing. Hit him with that VMax Gold Rush for the 200 damage. Choice Helmet does not reduce the damage because he is not a GX Pokemon. And yeah, we'll see where the game develops from here. Like I said, it did kind of develop into a little bit of an awkward situation because we lost our Mallow and Lana turn that we were setting up for. We still have a lot of cards to work with though. So we're not down and out yet. Still a lot of gameplay left to be played. Yeah, and I think pressuring this bird is definitely the correct play here. We don't want them to be able to utilize this to its max potential for sure. Well, I guess they can't use its max potential because they don't have access to the GX attack anymore. There's a Cynthia from our opponent, so they drew just fine off that judge there. But that's not a Mallow and Lana, which is really the only card that I didn't want to have them have. I didn't want to see them have a Mallow and Lana. It's the only thing I was like, well, I don't really want them to have this card. All the other cards I don't really care about quite as much. Then we'll see what they got here off of that Cynthia. I assume they're probably just gonna be hitting us with this bird or retreating to the ADP and then hitting us with that, one of the two, and then setting up this other bird. They've got a lot of energy out in play, so I don't even know if they have the correct amount of energy. Depending on what the prize cards are, they just might not have the correct amount of energy to actually even attack with this bird anymore at all. We'll see. We'll see what their turn leads to here. What is it? What's it gonna be? Is there anything? Okay, it is just gonna be the Trinity Bird on our cat. Draw for turn. It is the water energy, so we're gonna throw that there. Play the Cynthia. We don't have many other options here. We do have a Mallow and Lana now, which is great. Might not be able to utilize that fully. Gonna go ahead and play a Tag Call. I want to check some other stuff. We have Mallow and Lana. There's only 1 reset stamp in the deck. I think I am just gonna go ahead and bench this Jirachi just so I don't see it if they do choose to reset stamp me. And then VMax Gold Rush. We're gonna see 3 prize cards, but we're probably gonna get reset stamped on our opponent's next turn, down to 3, which is gonna be a horrendous thing to deal with. A custom catch out of the prize cards is super good because our last 3 prize cards are looking like they need to be this guy right here. We got a reset stamp out of the prize cards, which is also great, so that means we can reset stamp our opponent. So right now we're just scared of our opponent going Mallow and Lana, they're active, and healing that up and not being able to knock it out on the next turn. Because currently, if they did do that, we actually wouldn't be able to heal it, knock it out on the next turn. There's a Surge. Oh no, this is about to get real bad for us. Greens, so I'm expecting a reset stamp plus, yeah, I'm expecting our opponent to have reset stamp plus Mallow and Lana here. They would need an energy as well because they currently have 2 retreat costs built up on this guy because of the Absol. Maybe I should put the other Absol. No, I had to discard it earlier. That's right. They got a switch, so that'll make up for the, unfortunately, heavier retreat cost on the Victini. Yeah, I usually feel pretty comfortable in this matchup. I played it a couple times now, but the ADP matchups really do come down to who can find Mallow and Lana and who can play them efficiently. We couldn't find them or use them efficiently on our turns. Gonna cost us in the end here. Our opponents, Mallow and Lana, heal up their ADP, go to the Victini or whatever, it doesn't really matter. Switch back to the active, then they'll be able to knock our cat out, and we don't have a response, unfortunately, here. No way to draw 3 prize cards on our turn. We whiffed the switch card to GX attack. Had we GX attacked, we could maybe get double custom to knock out the Victini, but that is not an option anymore. And we're going to be in quite the stuck position from here. 4 prize cards here. We have a switch and a Cynthia, but that's not a whole lot to work with. They're going to knock out our cat, and then if we leave this in the active, we lose. If we leave this in the active, we lose. So it's going to be a loss here from us, I think. I can't see a way we ever get out of this one. Trying to think. I don't see it. And yeah, I think the cat's going to go down, and the rest of the game is going to go down with it for us. I guess the one thing we could do, find Reset Stamp, and then bring up the Victini, and then trap it in the active while we heal this guy. But even then, I don't even see how that ever leads to a game-winning play. And yeah, we can't win from here. It's going to be another loss, unfortunately, for us struggling in the ADP mirrors today. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give the video a like. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to subscribe. Shorter video today. Just kind of wanted to get this first long cat list out to you guys. I've got another welder list that I'm definitely going to show you guys in a future video. But yeah, shorter video today. Only took L's in the ADP mirror. Hope you guys at least enjoyed the list. We didn't get to see a whole ton of the deck. Didn't get to utilize the long cat too much, but I still wanted to get it out to you guys for a video for today. Sorry if it seemed a little bit rushed, but yeah, have a good rest of your days. Peace.